Kia ora, welcome to our Midline workshop. In this workshop, we will share songs to help support a child's midline development. The ability to cross midlines has a huge impact on a child's development. It begins somewhere in toddlerhood and can still be developing at around 9 years of age. Movements that require a child to cross the midline are important to develop both sides of the brain and coordinate smooth, controlled, and sometimes complex movements. Midline movements can be as simple as reaching for a toy on the opposite side of the body or patting a knee with the opposite hand. But this is just the beginning. As children grow, they will need to coordinate movements across multiple midlines at once. Then automate these movements so they can concentrate on other thinking tasks at the same time. This process takes years. So where do we begin? Initially, small children perform a lot of their actions with two hands at once. For example, holding a cup, clapping, or waving. Both hands are parallel and neither cross any midline. Then they begin to move one side at a time in a controlled way, slowly growing the ability to move one part independently. Around about this time, hands begin to move across the body and in opposition to each other. Cross-patterning follows sometime later, where a child can use one hand with the opposite foot or incorporate different midlines, for example, carrying out one action with their feet while their hands are doing something else. After that, patterns can become automated. But each child comes to these stages in their own time. There are 3 midlines in our bodies. The most obvious is the left-right midline, which runs from the top of our head, down our nose, and the centre of our body to our feet, separating left from right. There are also 2 other midlines, one across our waist, which separates top from bottom, and one running down our side from armpit to hip, which separates front from back. Coordination across these midlines helps integrate the brain. Crawling requires the child to move arms opposite each other, legs opposite each other, and legs opposite arms. That's a lot of midline work. Experts tell us that children need about 400 hours of crawling for optimum brain development. Because of our busy lifestyles and the need to have kids in containers, like car seats, high chairs, supermarket trolleys, many kids don't get anywhere near the 400 hours. But we can support midline development through fun music activities. Hopping requires strength and balance as well as good control across the centre midline in order to move one side of the body while the other side stays still. Hopping precedes skipping, which is quite a tricky midline movement. A good sense of midline impacts many areas of our lives. Think of an activity like swimming. This requires arms to move in opposite directions to each other, legs to move in opposite directions to each other, and arms to move opposite legs. The limbs also work at different speeds, with feet kicking quickly and arms turning much slower. All this needs to be automated so the swimmer can then think about breathing, which is a different movement again, with different timing. A child needs to have coordination across all 3 midlines to be able to swim effectively, or catch a ball while running, or dance, or play a musical instrument. Without a sense of midline, a child will have difficulty even tying his shoes. When kids are little, we should work on concepts of steady beat and body awareness. While these are happening, it's important that we keep movements bilateral, so children are not overwhelmed. From there, we can gently extend children's movements to cross midlines. This can be done in many ways, and music makes it fun. Using arms or legs independently supports midline development. Moving in the spaces in front, behind, high and low, as well as left and right, adds complexity. Continuing to practice as children grow reinforces the brain connections required for these movements. Revisiting these movements often unlocks or reignites learning pathways. In fact, a child who may have trouble concentrating or thinking in class may benefit from a brain break, where they take a break from thinking and spend a few minutes doing midline movements to essentially reboot their brain and unlock thinking pathways. Children need opportunities to develop the complex coordination of limbs. A class of children will have a mix of abilities, and it's our job as teachers to offer plenty of chances to practice, develop, and hone these abilities. Children in confined spaces and with limited time to move around need extra movement opportunities. But children with adequate movement experience also benefit because their brain connections are reinforced and learning pathways are reignited. So it's a win-win for everybody. Jill Connell talks a lot about midline development in her book, A Moving Child is a Learning Child. Knowing about midlines is one thing. Having a repertoire of songs to give children the opportunities to develop is another. It's also important that we tie midline actions into songs and activities which have other interest points, so practicing midline doesn't become clinical or boring for a child. Let's get into some good examples. Use a track with no lyrics but with a strong beat. Make up actions to suit the developmental level of your kids. Begin with parallel movements where both hands are doing the same thing at the same time. Then move one body part at a time. Cross one midline at a time, giving children time to practice before making the actions more complex. Remember, there are 3 midlines you can cross. Move body parts individually and in combinations. The video shows you a range of movements from simple parallel movement to combinations crossing multiple midlines. This range is just to give you an idea of the possible scope of midline movement. Go at the pace to suit your kids, giving them a small challenge at a time and lots of time to practice. Find that beat. Feel it on your thighs. That's the easiest place to start because your arms just fall into that place. You need a piece of music with a strong sense of beat so children can hear that. And they can see you and they can match it. Then move around your body. No midline yet. Parallel movement. Play the beat on different parts. Try your knees, where there's a nice joint to pat. Vibration through the joint and shoulders. How about cheeks? Still parallel. Clapping is still parallel. Then we can have independent movement. One hand at a time. Let's try the other one. You can pat your shoulder. If there's a tactile beat, it's easier for children to follow. So once they've got independent movement, you can move it across that centre. And then make sure you duplicate it with the other side. And you can do that action on different body parts. Let's do 2 hands together. And when you change, it's quite good to put in a sound like beep. Then the kids know that you've moved and they know to look at you. Beep. Great. Okay, let's try a midline with our foot. Let's first go just to the center, so it's individual control first. Other side. Duplicate everything on both sides. Then try crossing. Now that's quite tricky because we're also working on balance. Okay, let's establish one of those patterns and put something else in. So now we're crossing left to right and bottom to top midlines. Roly-poly, that's a nice one. That's opposition movement with a top-bottom midline. All right, let's try something else. Let's make a big circle. Can you make a big circle and then a little circle? Here's a challenge for you, teachers. Big circle, little circle. Wow, that's tricky, isn't it? Hey, we haven't done front back. Let's do this one. Okay, wave with that one. And swing with the other one. That's tricky, isn't it? I'm having trouble too. Okay, shaking and wagging your tail. Oh, that's hard. Okay, let's put 3 together. We can cross with our foot. We can put in our big circle. We can put in our tiny circle. Wow, are you working hard? Wow, that's the concentration the kids need. Welcome to the world of midline movement. When children are young, they're just beginning to cross their midlines and need songs with lots of opportunities to cross and have lots of time to stay in a crossed position. The B section of this song has simple parallel actions to give the brain a rest before children cross midlines again. Pat your knees. Oh, those are my thighs. My knees are further down. They're the lumpy bits. Got your knees? Have to bend a bit, don't you? Pat your knees. On the beat this way. Ooh. Uh-oh, something happened. Pat your shoulders. Ooh. Something happened. Watch out. Let's see what happens in this song. Ready? Got your knees? Knees, 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 knees. Knees, 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 knees. Ready? Pat your knees.
Pat your knees
On the beat this way.
Pat your knees on the beat
knees,
all
knees,
through
knees.
the day.
Ooh. Crossed over.
On the beat this way. Cross over all through the day.
Changing
Pat your
shoulders.
Pat your shoulders
Got
on
those?
the beat this way.
Pat your shoulders.
on the beat all through the
Watch out. Whoop.
cross over on the
Did
beat
you get that?
this way. Cross over all through the day.
Changing again.
Shake
Shaking.
your hands out to
Going
the side.
down.
Shake them down low and
Shake them up high. Cross.
them over to the other
What's going on here? Shake and stop.
Pat your knees. Pat
Got
your
that?
knees on the beat this way. Pat your knees on.
In this puppet song, kids begin with parallel movements, then control their arms independently as puppets move from front to back. During the music between the verses, jump the puppets in different ways: high, side to side, or crossing over, to add midline challenge. Hey, look who's here. My little friends from Australia. Did you just arrive? Oh, thanks for coming here to see us. Yay. 2 little puppet friends. This is Daisy. Daisy is a koala bear. And this is Don. Don is a possum. Thanks for coming from Australia. That's good. Would you like to do a little song for us? You would? Okay. 2 little puppet friends are jumping on my knee. That's you. 2 little puppet friends are jumping on my knees. This one's name is Daisy. The other one is Don. They go and hide behind my back. Off you go. Now my friends have gone. Oh, here they come again. Here's Don and Daisy, see. Thanks for coming back. Jumping up and down again upon my knees. Now they might be a bit tricky. Are you going to be tricky? Oh, okay. Are you going to change your jumps? Ah, what will you do, Don? You might go high. And what are you going to do, Daisy? Maybe cross over. Oh, so the kids are going to need to watch, aren't they? Okay, you ready? Here we go. You guys ready? Okay, get your jumping started.
2 little puppet friends jumping on my This one's name is Daisy, the other one is Dawn. They go and hide behind my back. Now my friends have gone. Here they come again. Here's Dawn and Daisy, see.
Hey, thanks for coming back.
Up and down again upon my knee.
They're going really high. Can you make yours do this too?
Two little puppet friends jumping on my knees.
In this next song, we cross midlines frequently. This practice is good for slightly older kids to reinforce midline connections. Children can develop their memories through memorizing the movement routine, then transferring it to other body parts. I have 2 legs. Do you have 2? Let's put 2 hands on one leg, on your knee. Pat your knee. Great. Let's find the other leg. Okay, can you change between them? This one, and that one, that one. Great. And then we're going to cross over and pat 2 at the same time. We might go up and find a shoulder. Show me that one. And then, of course, another shoulder. 4 over here, and 4 over there, and cross. That's the plan. We could go all the way down to our feet, and you might find your feet are a long way away, and you have to really stretch. Or you could also bend your knees if you like. That would be just fine. So find a foot, and then another foot. Go back to the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a big stretch. Oh, did you get them? Remember, bend your knees if you want. Okay, we're also going to find our elbows. But you can only pat that with one, can't you? The other one doesn't reach. So one elbow, other elbow, pat this, pat that, cross. Got the plan? One knee. Ready? Here it comes. 2 hands, 1 knee. Here we go.
You do the one knee pass, just like that.
Change it.
Do the other knee pass, just like
4
that.
on each.
This knee, this knee, that knee, that.
4. Cross.
Crisscross, crisscross, fancy that.
Looking good. Going up. Somewhere up here are shoulders. Find
You
one.
do the one shoulder pass, just like that.
Ooh,
Do the other
there's one over
shoulder
here.
pass, just like that.
Ooh.
This
1,
shoulder,
2, 3,
this
4.
shoulder,
1,
that
2,
shoulder,
3,
that.
4. Cross.
Crisscross, crisscross, fancy
That's it. Going down my body. All the way down to my foot. 1 foot.
You do the 1 foot patch, just like that.
Find the other
The other
foot.
foot patch, just like
4 on each. 1,
this
2,
foot,
3,
this
4.
foot, that foot, that.
4.
Crisscross, crisscross, fancy
Wow.
that.
Up. All the way. Everyone needs 2 shakers that don't break if dropped. We shake the shakers around the body. Lots of positional language is used, so that's a bonus benefit. We also work on speed and volume of playing as well as midline. Our song says, shaking on your shaker, shake it up high. Show me your high place. Great. Shake it down low, where's that? And then side to side. So we're starting over here. Come with me. Side to side. Again. Side to side. Good job. Tap it on your hip. And tap it on your knee. Shake it in front very loudly. Hold on. Shake, 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 shake. And then over there. And then bring it back. And then over there. Okay, we can go loudly. Can we go softly? You can? Great. Can you go slowly? Slow, slow, slow. Can you go faster, faster? Running, 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 running. Wow, I think we're ready. Got your shakers? Ready? Shake with me. Shake it on. Go up. Shake it up high. Down.
Shake it down low.
And then side to side. Tap it on your hip and then tap it on your knee. Shake it in front very loudly. Shake, 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 shake. Other side, shake, 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 shake. Other side, shake, 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 shake. Other side, shake, 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 shake. Very nice. Shaking on your shaker, shake it up high. Shake it down low and then side to side. Tap it on your hip and then tap it on your knee. Shake it in front very softly. Quietly. Other side, shake. Other side, shake. Other side, shake. Okay, shake again. Shaking on your shaker. Get a drum and a shaker for this one. Hands play individually, then together. Then swap jobs. You need a drum, or a box, or a bucket, or something you can drum on. Show me yours. Are you playing with me? Nice. Stop. You'll need a shaker. Show me how your shaker goes. Hey, sounds good. Stop. I wonder if you can play the drum with one hand, and this hand has a holiday. I'm going to put it on my head. Just one hand. And then this one plays the shaker. And this one has a holiday. Great. Now can you do them at the same time? Good stuff. Now put that over there and swap hands. This hand is drumming. Did you see how I swapped? Swap hands. Show me. Swap hands. Now this one's on the drum. This one's having a holiday. Stop. Shaker. And this hand is having a holiday. Great. Put it on the ground and swap. Okay? One drum, one shaker, one hand. Ready? Beat the drum, beat the drum. Beat the drum this way.
Hey, you're sounding really good now.
Sounding good.
Play all through the day.
Then the drumming hand stops.
Shake the shaker, shake the
Shaker.
Shake and shake this way. Hey, you're sounding really good now.
You're sounding good too.
Play all through the day.
Play them at the
All right.
same time.
Play them at the same time, it's pretty hard to do. Play them at the same time, a way to suit
Got
you.
it?
Sounding really good, now playing on and on. Play them to the end
Put
of my
it
song.
down on the other side.
Beat the drum, beat the drum.
Swapping hands.
Beat the drum this way. Hey, you're sounding really good now. Play all through the day.
Then the drumming hand stops.
Shake the shaker, shake the
Shaker.
Or shake and shake this
Give
way.
your other hand a holiday.
Hey, you're sounding really good now. Play all through the day.
And the shaking keeps going and the drum joins
Play them
in.
at the same time, it's pretty hard to do. Play them at the same time, a way to suit you.
Get something to dance with that can move slowly, like a scarf, and something else that is shorter and can move faster. Hold one in each hand. The idea is to keep one side still while the other side moves. Every now and then, check on the scarf or raffia that should be stopped to make sure that it is. As kids with little control across the midline will initially move both at the same time. These are raffia shakers. They go really fast. They look like fireworks. Okay? One hand looks after fast, one hand looks after slow. Now have a listen to the music and decide which hand is going to be needed. You ready? Well, that feels pretty slow, doesn't it? Can you dance just your scarf or your ribbon? Keep that raffia still. Have a look at that raffia, make sure it's being still. Slow, just your scarf, just your slow one. Keep the other one under control, stay still raffia. Your scarf can go anywhere, anywhere, anywhere at all. As long as the slow music goes, the scarf does. And stop. Oh, something's happening. It's Raffia's turn. Oh, it's going so fast. Is yours wriggling too? Oh, my scarf is very still, but my Raffia's going crazy. Oh no, what's it doing? Raffia! Raffia, stop! Thank goodness. Ah, now the scarf is moving again. The raffia is still. As well as strength, a child needs good control across the midline to be able to hop and stop and balance. I can hop on one foot. Can you hop with me? Lift your other leg forwards. If you put it backwards, it's very wobbly. But let's put it forwards and then we can hop. Yay! Can you do it on the other foot? Good job. Wriggle your hips. Can you say, I can do it? Because you can do it. Again, I can do it. So this goes sideways and this goes forwards. Good job. Show me how you can balance. Just stop on one foot. Stop. Change to the other one. Stop. Oh, is that one a bit wobbly? Try the first one. Stop. You might find you have one foot that's better than the other for balancing. That's okay. All right, we're ready for some hopping? Here we go. Ready, 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 ready. Here we go. I can hop on one foot and you didn't think I could. I can hop on one foot and I'm looking really other one.
good. I can change to the other. Tell my
Does that one work?
Tell my mother. I change to the other. Tell my sister and my
stop.
brother. I can do it.
Wriggle your hips sideways.
I can do it.
Do that again.
I can do it.
One more time.
I can do it.
This time we just stop.
I can stop on one foot and you
Stop.
didn't think I could. I can
Stop.
stop on one foot and I'm
Stop.
looking really good. I can
Stop.
change to the other. Tell my
Stop.
father, tell my mother. I change to the other. Tell my
Stop.
sister and my brother. I can do it.
Wriggle those hips again.
I can do it.
Well done, you look good.
I can do it.
One more time.
I can do it.
Okay, let's hop again.
I can hop on one foot and you didn't think I could.
In this song, hands work together in parallel movement, and then one by one. Then alternately. Thumbs, fingers, and wrists follow the same routine. The warm-up at the beginning of the clip is a useful way to focus the children before the music starts. Do you have a drum? Play it with me, play it with me. Bom, 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 bom. Keep playing, but watch. Something happened. One of my hands stopped. Whoops. But the music kept going. Whoops. Goodness, now they're taking turns. Can you do that with me? Start with two hands at the same time. Two hands, doing fine. Whoops! Just one. Whoops! Keep the sound going. Whoops! Wow! That's pretty tricky. Stop. Do you know, if our hands can play, maybe our thumbs could play. It's a bit quieter, isn't it? Fingers, could they play? Yeah. And what about this bit here? This part is our wrist. Remember, it bends. Let's play with our wrist. And go for the middle of the drum. Best sound. Okay, you ready? Two hands. Ready? Do you have two? Yes. I have two. Here we go. Two hands play drum. Keep it going. Play just with one.
Play just with one.
Now the other.
One. Now the other.
Good.
One. Then
walk
them both this way.
Two thumbs.
Play drum. Two thumbs play drum. Play just
One.
with one. Play just with
Change.
one. Now the other one. Now the other.
Walk.
Then walk them both this way.
Fingers.
Fingers play drum. Two fingers play drum. Play
One.
just with one. Play just with
Change.
now the other one. Now the other.
Walk.
Then walk them both this way.
Wrist.
Two wrists play drum. Two wrists play drum. Play just
One.
with one. Play just with
Change.
now the other one. Now the other.
Walk.
Then walk them both this way.
Roly-polies. Hands again.
Two hands play drum. Two hands play drum.
The A section in the song includes jumping for fitness and moving around the room, giving experience and spatial awareness. The B section has a rest from jumping and requires focus and concentration to follow the action set out. This section develops midline coordination. Don't expect your kids to manage this initially. It's a coordination challenge. Some midlines will be easier to cross than others. These actions help children develop coordination across all three midlines. 16 jumps. Can you do that with me? Let's jump. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Stop. Now have a look around you. Is there furniture in the way? Are there other people around you? Let's walk around and see if we can find another place where it's going to be good for jumping. And my friend Catherine just moved, so she made a space for me here. And I moved to make a space for you there. Spaces keep moving. Let's jump in a new place. 16 jumps. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Are you jumping when we jump? Oh, excellent. Let's walk around again. Find another place. Look out for people. Look out for furniture. And stuff. 16 jumps. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Looking good. Then we can have a wee break from jumping and we're going to pat our knees. Let's find the lumpy bits in the middle of our leg. Got those? Put the beat on your knees. Bom, 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 bom. Now one hand on your back. So we've still got one on our knee, and now we have one on our back, and we're patting both of them. Great. Now the other one on your knee moves up to your nose. Still have your back going? Now the one on your back goes to your elbow. And the one on your nose moves down to your toes. So now we have toes and elbow. Are you matching us? Doing the same? Great. And then we can do some more jumping. Got the plan? Ready? Here we go. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Sit down when the music is on. Come on and get up and join the
Jump
jumping
again.
song.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's walk.
Another jumping place. We
Find a
can
place.
jump in a perfect jumping space.
Let's jump. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Let's
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Find those knees. Put one hand on your back. One on your knee. Comes up.
Moves up to your nose.
Nose and back. One on your back. Which one's that? Goes to an elbow.
And the one on your nose.
Moves down to your toes. Jumping ready, here we go.
Let's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Once children know the routine of the movement version of the song, drums can be added. Children find their own way to carry a bucket or other unbreakable drum. They drum in one place, then carry the drum as they move around the room. The drum is placed on the floor for the midline sections. I have a bucket. Do you have a bucket? It's a bucket. We could fill it up with water or sand, but it's an empty bucket. Empty buckets could be other things. They could be hats. They could be hats. How do we look? Do you have a bucket? Do you have a bucket you can put on your head? Could be a hat. Could be a glove. Not so flash as a glove. Could it be a shoe? Yeah, it doesn't fit so well. Could it be a backpack? Could be a backpack. Could be a drum. But how do you hold it? If you hold it with one hand, you only have one hand to play. If you put it up here, it's pretty noisy. How else could we hold it? We could hold it between our legs. Use your knees and your thighs to hold it. And then we could drum with two hands. Can you do that too? Excellent. Now, remember our song that said, let's jump 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Remember that? Let's do 16 on our drum. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we could walk around. You're going to carry it. Oh, just going to carry it like this. I'll try that. You can't sit down when the music is on. Come on and get up and do a drumming song. Let's drum. Now do you know what? I want to go fast and slow and mix it up. So we could make up a rhythm. You can play it any way you like. I'll count to 5, 10, 15, 16. Count it with me. 5, 10, 15, one more, 16. When I get to 16, you have to stop. Let's have a practice drumming. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did you stop? Okay. Then we can walk around again. You can't sit down when the music is on. So find a space. Remember we talked about space for our friends and space for the furniture. You need to find a safe space. And then you're drumming again. Stop! Put your drum on the floor. The next part's the same. Put the beat on your knees. Got that? Put one hand on your back, remember? The one on your knee moves up to your nose. And the one on your back goes where? Where? Your elbow, yes. And the one on your nose moves down to your toes. Pick up your drum, and we're ready to play. hold it between our legs. Ready, go. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
You can't
Walk.
sit down when the music
Oh,
is
that's a tricky
on.
way to walk.
Come on and get up and join
How you
the drumming
doing?
song. Let's drum.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Let's
8,
drum.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Find another drumming place
Oh, I
where
feel
you
tricky.
can drum in a perfect drumming space.
Drum.
Let's drum. Let's drum.
Put it on the floor.
Put the feet on your knees.
Oh, got those knees?
Put
One hand on your back. That's the one.
The one on your knee
Where does it go?
moves up to your nose.
The one on your back. Where's that one going?
Moves to an elbow.
Yes. And the one on your nose moves down to your toes. Get your drum. Put it between your legs. Here we go.
Let's drum. Let's drum.
And walk.
You can't
carry
sit
mine in a
down
different
when
way.
the music is on. Come on and get up and join the drumming.
Play. Here's a fun challenge, even for the adults. I have a challenge for you. Let's see how smart you are. Stand up. I wonder if you can move just one leg. Just one leg. You can do that? Oh, that's pretty easy. Can you move one arm and a leg? That's a bit more tricky. I might add a few more parts. Let's see how we go. You ready?
Check it out.
Leg first.
One leg moves about. Check it out. Check it out. One leg moves about. Hey, can you do it?
You can. Okay, something else is moving. Something else is moving. It's my arm. Can you move yours?
One arm moves about.
Just one.
Check it out. Check it out.
Oh, that's easy.
One arm moves about. And one leg moves about. Hey, can you do it?
You can. Okay, now I'm going to add something else. Can you see what's moving now?
One shoulder moves about. Check it out. Check it out. One shoulder moves about. And one arm moves about. And one leg moves about. Hey, can you do it?
It's getting harder. Something else is moving.
One thumb moves about. Check it out. Check it out. One thumb moves about. And one shoulder moves about. And one arm moves about. And one leg moves about. Hey, can you do it?
You did! Wow! Now I'm going to move my head. Oh, hold on to it. Be gentle.
One head moves about. Check it out. Check it out. One head moves about. And one thumb moves about. And one shoulder moves about. And one arm moves about. And one leg moves about.
Oh, I'm getting
Hey,
wobbly.
can you do it?
Oh, that was so wobbly. Oh, I'm still moving. I'm moving everything. And I'm falling over. There are so many ways to incorporate midline movements for your kids. I hope you enjoy sharing this music with your children. Kia pai ngā waiata kia koutou. Enjoy the songs. Mā te wā. See you next time. We hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to click like and subscribe on the buttons below.